Hey guys, welcome to practice. This week I am filming here on Miami Beach and it's perfect to have the ocean in the background because we're up to practice 30 in my book 100 Mindfulness Meditations. And practice 30 is called Mindful Shower or Bath. And we're in this part of the book which is all about bringing mindful awareness to our daily activities. So obviously we have a shower or bath most days, maybe even more than once a day. And it's the perfect opportunity to bring our mindfulness practice into our daily activities in a way that's not going to actually take any more time. It's just going to be incorporated into something that's already there, already showing up. And this is a brilliant way of getting mindfulness just throughout the day. Remember, it's great to have a morning practice or an evening practice where it's a more formal seated meditation. You're either listening to an audio, or you're just sitting in spacious silence and hanging out with what's arising within you. But really fantastic to have these little opportunities just to check back in with your practice. Mini check-ins throughout the day. What's going on inside me? How am I doing? What's arising? Where are my emotions? What are the body sensations doing? Am I in touch with my feet? Am I in touch with my heart? Am I in touch with my gut? I'm in touch with all of me. The whole idea of all of this is so that we embody our full selves, and as human beings we start to bring all of our resources online to all of the challenges of our day, large and small, and then as a species to all of our challenges, large and small. So this mindful shower or bath, I started this chapter off in the book. It's on page 70 if you're following along at home, with a quote from Khalil Gibran, and he says, "In one drop of water are found all the secrets of all the oceans. In one aspect of you are found all the aspects of existence." And I really like that as a way into thinking about these quite mundane things that we do every day. Taking a shower, do it all the time. So it's very easy to go into automatic pilot when we're jumping in the shower. Maybe you've already got like a stack of things on your to-do list that you've got to do immediately after you get out of the shower, which means that actually you can miss those moments. You can miss the fact that actually whether you're spending 3 minutes, 5 minutes or 10 minutes in the shower, if all you're doing is thinking about what's coming up next in your day, then maybe you're actually missing out on being in the shower. Being in the shower is a really cool thing to do. If you've ever been on a holiday or camping or something like that and you haven't been able to shower for like a week or longer, you know how much you're hanging out to have that shower at the end and how amazing it feels. The bliss, the kind of the luxury of being able to stand underneath clean, warm, running water. For most of us in the Western world, it doesn't really feel like a luxury, but actually for most of us in the world, that is a luxury. So just getting back into the mindset of, wow, this is really a precious moment in my day. Not only that, but the physical sensations of a million water droplets hitting your body, moving all around you, giving the opportunity to make contact with the body as you wash and cleanse. These are very easy actions to actually become ritualized. And remember, when I'm talking about ritual, all I'm talking about is doing an action which is repeated or habitual with an intention, with a purpose. And when we do it and when we tap into something just a little bit deeper than the mundane, it's very easy for us to actually open up into something a little bit more profound, a little bit more sacred even in those moments. So the practice for the shower, if I just describe it for you, maybe you can try it out today. When you jump in the shower, this is more of a kind of energy cleansing practice. So as well as being mindful about the fact that actually this is something to appreciate, this is a genuinely beautiful part of your day that you're getting to experience. So an invitation to be present. When you're actually in the shower, it's a nice visualization you can do. Because we use showers to cleanse ourselves physically, but we can also use them to cleanse ourselves energetically, and they do that anyway. But we can take that to the next level by visualizing when the water is pattering down on the top of your head. If you imagine that it's bringing cleansing energy through the body as well as over the body. So physically, the water droplets obviously go over the body. But energetically, if you can imagine that the energy of the cleansing is actually moving through the body, all the way through. So from the top of the scalp, all the way through and down to the bottom of the feet and then out the feet. So if you can visualize that at the same time as the water is moving over the surface of your body, and with the breath, if you can bring the breath to it as well. So imagine breathing in and the energy comes down, breathing out and the energy goes out the feet. So if you continue the breathing and the visualizing as the energy is moving through you, you can take your cleansing practice, which is already there, just taking a shower, to the next level. So I'd love to see how that goes for you. And then the other aspect of this practice is actually doing it with the bath. And so we quite often think about the bath as a ritual that's already there. It's actually one of the sacred rituals that's kind of passed over. Bathing the body in still water or running water is something that all of the traditions, all human beings in some way have tapped into. So within the book, I just give you some invitations to take it to the next level in terms of ritual. So we want to start by setting an intention. And as you're preparing everything you need for your bath, you might think about, okay, well, what's my intention here? And there are a few suggestions on page 71. So you could say, I offer my ritual in gratitude for all that I am and all that I have. It's just a simple gratitude saying there. It could be, through this ritual, I generate love and healing in my life. It could be, by this ritual, I open to the adventure of today. Okay, so, or you make up your own, but starting off with a really clear intention. As you then start the taps, so the flow of water begins, the invitation is to acknowledge one aspect of your life that is currently chaotic. So just be present with the water as it's tumbling into the bath, the chaos, the movement of all that swirling around. Acknowledge one aspect of your life that is in chaos. We always have aspects of our lives that are in chaos, some that are in flow, some that are just emerging, some that feel stable and calm. This is the energy of life. This is the energy of movement. So just notice, well, what's feeling a little chaotic, confusing in my life? Just get in touch with that. As the water gets deeper, you want to notice how it's still in motion, but how the surface is able to rest in greater stillness. And you can notice one aspect of your life that is calming. So just reflect what's going on in my life, what's coming into that more calm and centered space of energy. Once the bath is full, you're going to turn off the water and just watch the surface. And the invitation is to notice one aspect of your life where something has stopped. Okay, so you might have to reflect for a moment what's stopped in my life. As you continue on, as you enter the bath, you can close your eyes for a moment and reflect on one aspect of life where you're supported. So as you're getting in the bath, as you're in the bath, you feel yourself supported by the water. One aspect of life where you're feeling supported in your life. Again, it's quite natural when we feel supported that appreciation follows too. As you're resting in the water, you can notice that you're held by the water, but actually it's a substance that you cannot survive in forever. So just notice one aspect of your life where you're out of your comfort zone. Just reflect on that. As you cleanse the body, let the movements of the cleansing, as you're in that physical, intimate touch with yourself, connect with the fact that here you're offering yourself compassion and loving care. Whatever's going on, you're always able to offer yourself compassion and loving care. And then you may be ready to acknowledge one thing that you're ready to leave behind in this aspect of the practice. And then the final one is you exit the bath, and before you move the plug, just reflect further, and as you pull the plug and now allow the bath to empty, reflect on one aspect of your life where you're really ready now to move on. Great, so you can have the bath at any time. At the end of the day is a really nice way to do it. Bring the day to a close with a practice of ritual cleansing. But with these questions, you can just take it to the next level. So with our intentions and with our reflections, we get more out of these daily moments of our lives. So I hope you enjoy this practice. I look forward to hearing your comments, and I'll see you next week. Bye.